Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Lip Gloss and Mics, and I can't wait to get to our indie artist tonight from the south side of Chicago, FIEL, and his single that y'all gonna listen to next, Bubble Up, and then we'll be back. So make
Hey,
sure
what's
you
up,
check
everybody?
out,
It's
stay
your
with
girl,
us.
DJ Riri. RERE is your DJ this cute, all the way from Miami, Florida. Just want to give a special shout out to Kelly Cal from 25/8 Radio, Lip Gloss and Mics. Every day, somewhere, somehow, you better log in, lipglossandmics.com. Let's go, baby.
You should fuck with her. You should fuck with her. I just see some highs and smalls. It's a double up. Climb out the hole with some money bucks. Yeah, tryna see how high it can go. It's about to bubble up. Yeah, we couldn't find her before. Where they hiding the dope, looking high, looking low. Shit, I should've seen outside with the bros. I was only 15, round violence and dope. Remember 2015, I was down, I was broke. Wasn't fucking with me, wasn't around. You was ghost, still trying to get the green like rising ghost. Face killer stuff, a fire in the cone. Couple niggas with me, whole time like before. I ain't never sip lean or the fire with a coke. She gon' set the dick clean, let them out, no soap. About to bounce like a poke. Go stick, yeah, I slide out the door. Quick, dropping outside the go low, yeah. Send bricks to the side like the old no peer. Yeah, we abide by the code, no fear. Hey, they was doubting before. You should fuck with her. I just see some highs and some lows. It's a double up. Yeah, I had to climb out the hole with some muddy bucks. Trying to see how high I can go. It's about to bubble up. Trying to see how high I can go. If a nigga tryna take mine, I'ma blow. Lil' cuz still getting high up a roll. Even higher than some more. I doubt I'ma go, they found out I was woke. A nigga decent, I got fire in my soul. They playing defense, I been sliding to my goals. I know I'ma be rich, got no time for the hoes. I want diamonds and gold, I'ma find it, I know. Got niggas seasick, on the tie with the bros. Getting high with my woes, with the highs and the lows. We done hit some mean licks, ass looking legit. Had a chance to repent, I don't get to pretend. Yeah, we on the deep end, don't drown in the hole. Look around, some shit going around, yeah, I know. Can't count on the soul, ain't no slime, and I know we abide by the code. Hey, they was doubting before. You should fuck with her. I just see some highs and some lows. It's a double up. Yeah, I had to climb out the hole with some muddy bucks. Yeah, trying to see how high I can go. It's about to bubble up.
Alright, y'all, so that was Bubble Up, and I have Phil with me live tonight. And everybody's seeming to enjoying the weather. So, how you doing?
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Cal?
Not much. I'm just like chilling. I'm excited about the interview. I love the song. By the way, like, tell everybody how you got that name, Phil.
It's pronounced FIEL, and it's like Spanish for loyal. I'm a pretty loyal individual, so it was kind of easy for me to create the name.
That's what's up. Now I love it. Now you know what I mean. Now I know the meaning behind it. That's wild. I love it. So you're from the south side of Chicago, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me a little bit about the south side, because I get to interview a lot of Chicago artists. So it's like I love to hear the little sides, you know, and like how their culture is.
For sure, for sure. You know, the South it's a little rough on the South side, like out of the entire Chicago. The South is definitely the roughest side. But you know, like man, these days,
Right.
it's how it is.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
But you've been how long have you been doing music?
It's gotta be, man, it's a while now. At least over 10 years.
Dang. So did you just wake up one day and say I wanna do music? And I see you have like a history back here too. We're gonna go into all that one by one, and you can tell me.
You did your homework, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't I? Like, I can't just interview somebody and be like, not have a feel of what they're, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. That's like having the interview without listening to the song. Really?
Yeah.
All right, so let me know. So you're a former member of Hood Geeks, right? A duo?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so what did you do with all that, and how did you just wake up? Like, how'd you get to that point?
Alright, so the Hood Geeks, we kind of started as a duo. We formed it in, I think we were in the Vegas. We were in LA. We were in LA at the time. I was on a TV show. It's called America's Got Talent. Uh,
Yeah, I
and
seen that.
yeah,
How was
yeah, yeah.
that?
It was just a pretty dope experience. I got to do that when I was in my teenage years. So it was pretty cool. I think I was like 17, 18 when I did that. So yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, we kind of formed that back then, and then it just kind of just grew because we was always on the dancing scene and stuff like that, like doing shows and stuff. So it kind of just naturally grew into a little duo,
All
and
right.
from there it just went.
So when did you start doing music? Like, I don't mean, I know you told me like about 10 years, but when you started getting serious with the singles, because I seen you did some videos too.
Okay, yeah. So actually, like solo. So I went solo a couple years back, but I just recently just really started to release my music, and like I want to say, I want to say 2019 is when I like really started like releasing my solo music, but I wasn't like doing it seriously like until like 2 years ago. But 2019 definitely.
Wow, all right. So, but you've got a lot of experience behind you in both. Now, tell me about these videos that you appeared in with Trina, with Wiz Khalifa.
Oh yeah. That was pretty cool. It was a dope experience. Yeah, I was Wiz Khalifa and Caligula, I think is how you pronounce his name. He had a joint called Fighter Jet, and we went out to LA and we did that one. And then Trina, that was out. That was in Miami. That was dope. I forget the guy's name that was shooting at something Green. I think it was Gil Green was his name. He's a dope guy. But yeah. Sure, it was good times on both sets though. It's dope artists, both of them.
Wow, that's crazy. So now, where did Bubble Up come from? You just decided like that's your single you're pushing now. That's what's in rotation. That I played it a couple times tonight in a row. Like skip a couple songs, put it in, and just so that everybody could get the feel for sure. Like, where did you come up with that?
So Bubble Up, actually I made Bubble Up in the car on my way to work one day.
No, sir.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I was doing the way to, because that's really when I only get like, that's like when I get the most free time, when I'm commuting in between commutes. Like I just,
So
it's
they're
like
just
my own time, I ain't got nobody to kind of,
right,
stop me anything. Like, the creative process could just, it just
flow.
roll. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I actually made it on the commute. I started it on the commute to work, and then I finished it. I always write most of my music in the car.
Okay, that is wild. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that. That's kind of wild. See something new. Love it.
Yeah, you gotta take every opportunity you can.
Yeah. And why not in the car? Because it keeps your mind off of like all the dang driving and traffic and you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
And I mean, that's what, I mean, I be listening. I just be going driving listening to music.
Yeah, for sure. Right. Yeah, so in my case, like people send me beats or something, then I just listen to the beats they send me. If I like them, then.
So where did the music background come from?
So I realized recently that it was my uncle. He had a lot to do with it because he's playing with one of my kids and my daughters. I have two daughters. Uh, he would like freestyle, but it would be like I don't know, it was random words, but he would really freestyle. It makes sense, but he would freestyle and use the alphabet. So he'd say A is for apple, and then he make some type of metaphorical sentence or statement. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll move on to B, and then he'd keep rapping.
Oh, wow.
And so like I kind of like got that sense of rhythm and creativity like from him.
All right, so when you were a kid or, growing up or whatever, who was your influences in music?
So Jay-Z for sure, Biggie. See, my OG had she was real strict, so like I couldn't listen to certain stuff like Project Pat, like 3 6 Mob. I couldn't really listen to the gangster rap, So like,
That's crazy. I didn't even hear of Project Pat till I moved down south. Okay.
yeah.
I'm from like up north near Boston, you know what I mean? So it's like
Okay.
yeah, it's crazy. Like I moved down here. Oh, you wouldn't even believe. I had a chance to meet Ludacris. I didn't even know who he was because he wasn't popular up there yet.
Wow.
So yeah, one of my like employees that was with me, I was like, "Yo, you want some tickets to go to Ludacris?" I regretted that. That's probably one thing in music I regret all these years because I could have had a chance to chill with him that night. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't up north yet, and then that's when I learned that the music ran from south to north. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I never knew that shit. You know what I mean? Not till I got in the music biz down here. That was crazy. So what? After Bubble Up, you got a video for it yet?
Oh yeah, Bubble Up. I'm actually, I wanted to shoot it this year, but because of the pandemic, you don't know what you can get done.
Right.
A lot of people want to show up to that shoot, so I just, it's just stupid virus thing.
Right, but it's starting. I mean, now you can get one going and get that out.
Yeah.
What's your future? Fill us in, like, at least give us a hint. What's coming up next? Didn't you say you had an album that just released too, right?
Yeah, for sure. So, like, outside of Bubble Up, I just released an EP. It's titled Higher Limits. Go check that out. It's on all the platforms. Some dope records on there, a lot of people like them. So, yeah, good music,
You should send me 2 more tracks.
I got you.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to keep you posted on the shoot, man. You gotta slide to the video when we do.
Yeah, like I'm gonna come to Chicago. Are you crazy?
Come on, man. We're going to get you out here. Everything will be good. Take care.
You're crazy. I do want to travel though. That is one thing I do want to travel, and that's the thing I get jealous because I heard you say in L.A. and I'm like, but I didn't say nothing. I'm just like,
That's all good. Yeah. I've been traveling since the shorty though, so it's
I used to co-work with a DJ that he used to send me artists and stuff, and he was out in LA a lot, and he's like, Kels, man, I can't believe you haven't come down here, like out here, whatever, and I'm just like, man, I said, it's coming, my blessings are coming. I said, I just gotta, get to travel. That's all I want to do is travel.
Yeah, it's a great experience. If you can, I say do it. I've been in Italy. Like I got a chance to see just different things, different cultures, how people,
Well, I mean, I grew up in the city, and I kind of grew up like in the, with culture. Like that's what I'm saying. I had all kinds of culture, so I think that was crazy when I moved down south, and that all changed.
Right, that sounds dope. Yeah,
it's crazy here.
Good people down there. It's great people down there.
Yeah, but it is crazy. It's just crazy. Just crazy. So tell me, what's your next project gonna be?
Right now, I'm actually working on a single. It should be dropping within like a week or something. Maybe next month. I'm not sure. It's depending on like how things are looking. But yeah, I'm working on a couple singles here and there. I got a lot of music I sit on, so it's like I got music done. It's just really certain sounds that I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely got a new joint coming out. It's on the way. It's untitled at the moment. So.
All right. So did I see that you were on Ellen too?
So yeah. With the Footwork Kings, yeah. We did a whole bunch of stuff. We did Ellen. We did America's Best Dance Crew. America's Got Talent. We did Cedric the Entertainer's Urban Circus. We did a lot of stuff. But yeah, definitely Ellen for sure. I don't know if I actually did that Ellen show though, but we were definitely on there.
Wow, that's pretty tight. I mean, I don't know. My mom's a big fan of her. I've watched it. I've watched it maybe like, I don't know, 5 times, 6 times.
Yeah.
I'm not like crazy into it. Like my mom, she. So when I saw that, I was like, whoa, all right. So that's what's up. I was like, okay. So you got the experience and the talent side of everything, definitely. So now you're just doing the indie thing, right? And get to the top.
Yeah, really, I just wanted to release my music because, I just make music, and I wasn't like releasing it. So like, it's just like I just wanted to start releasing my music. That was really it. So it's like I'm not really trying to chart, but if it, if it worked, it worked out.
Yeah, it's something that it's your passion and you want to do it, and whatever it is,
Yeah,
it is.
it's like making music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotcha. So, does anybody else in your family other than your uncle do music?
I know, no, not at all. He's actually the first. Like when I was a kid, when I was young, I used to be down there, like smoking weed and stuff. And he had a studio in his basement, and he had it all decked out. But I never really went down there too much. But I know when I did go down there, I would see like the big audio board and like stuff like that. So I always kind of grew up in the environment like music and like the studio. But that kind of like made me want to like be in a studio. I think definitely because I could never go down there. They would never let me go down there.
Now, what about shows? Have you performed any shows yet?
Recent shows, no. Since COVID, definitely no. I actually, I just retired, so I'm actually starting to look back and stuff like that. But yeah, I got two kids, so it's like I really believe that what I'm saying, like taking care of them first is.
Oh yeah, family first always.
Yeah. But definitely we'll be doing some shows and stuff like that in the near future. But to be honest with you, most of my music, I'm just gonna be dropping it. Like I'm not really gonna be doing too many shows. I'm not like a extremely like people person. You know what I'm saying? I am, but
I was like, wait a minute, what?
yeah, I am. But it's like like.
That's when you get a PA, like a publicist, you know what I mean? That way
Yeah.
they can let every show know, like, yo, this is what he does, this is what it is. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what he needs, this is what he wants, and just don't talk to him. You don't want all these people around.
Yeah, for sure. As long as I can drop my music, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could care less if I had the show or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be truthfully honest, but definitely, like, when they come out, definitely keep you informed.
That's what's up. And like I said, send 2 more singles because we're allowed to play 3 songs of the same artist. You know what I mean? Have that on file so I can put 2 more in rotation.
Okay, definitely. I'll get them over to you ASAP.
Alright. And tell everybody where they can find you at.
I mean, you can follow me on social media at FIEL Kent. That's FIELKENT on all social medias. And my music, if you want to find my music, it's just FIEL. So FIEL. And there you have it.
And you can you're on Spotify as well, right?
Oh yeah, I'm on all platforms. Spotify, Deezer, Tidal.
So go add him to your playlist because the more playlists he's added to on Spotify, those streams run up.
Right now we at like I think it's at like go run them streams up, man. Go run them streams up for Bubble Up. Right now we at 221,000.
Wow.
Go run them up. I'm trying to get them to the gold, silver, and the platinum numbers. I mean,
That's what up. I'll add it to my playlist.
Dope. I appreciate it. I finally saw it. I be cycling through and I've been seeing people showing me love, so I really be appreciating it.
That's what's up. So, let me see. How did you meet Doe?
Man, I met Doe I think I was in a studio session, because I used to mix all our music, in our last, I was with an entertainment group called Super Giant, and it was like a conglomerate of different artists from Chicago.
Okay.
Ended up coming on, doing some work with us, so that was cool, and that's how we ended up, building a relationship. So, I used to pretty much be the one mixing the music and stuff like that,
That's what's up. Yeah, Doe cool. He's real. He's a real dude.
Yeah, Doe solid, man. Doe solid.
Yeah, love it. So that's what's up, and the energy of your song is really good too. I love the energy.
Thank you. What's your favorite part? You don't mind me asking.
I don't know.
Really? That's interesting.
Cause the whole song's pretty good. I'll have to keep listening to it. I've only listened to it 3 times. That's why I said I'll put it on my playlist. But I have to like it's something. See, when I can listen to it too on the smart TV or whatever on our station, I can blast
Yeah.
it too. You know what I mean? So that's why I put like whatever I have featured pretty much on 258 in my playlist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope. I'm glad you like listening to it though. Glad you do.
Yeah, it's definitely an energy song, and I was like sitting back thinking like chill, just chill. It's a chill song.
Right, facts.
Like it's a good energy. I can see it probably in the clubs. People playing it in the car. You know what I mean? That's why I tell everybody too. Everybody don't realize they be like, oh, how you gonna listen to this and da 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 on this station? All you gotta do is get a USB cord. Duh.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like I be listening to Spotify. That's my radio station.
Yeah, definitely. Spotify got it.
Yeah, because it's like I can plug it in when I take off from the house, and I can just have straight music, my playlist, or you know what I mean, whatever. Like, so that's what's up. So let me ask you this question: do you sing in the shower?
You said what?
Do you sing in the shower?
Do I sing in the shower?
I ask everybody if they sing in the shower.
Oh, do I sing in the shower?
I know my accent be messing people up. I'm sorry.
Nah. I think in the shower. Like, to be truthfully honest with you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, also, like, what do I do in the shower? Like, I think in the shower. Like, I don't, like, make music at all, really, in the shower. I think I ever made, like, anything in the shower.
You know how many people though they do sing in the shower, like they admit it to me. They're like, yeah, oh,
It might have been a few times I might have been working on some stuff, then I got in the shower, and then, just working on it in the shower or something like that. Like, I ain't never, like, came up with no crazy song, like, in the shower. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just in the shower vibing or something like that. Like,
right. I guess it's the point. Just do you sing in the shower? You know what I mean? So it could be working on it, and it makes sense because when you think about it, if you're singing in the shower, you're thinking because you know what I mean. I'm sure you're singing your shit. You know what I mean?
I'm like critical thinking, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like really forward thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking about my day, like, I'm thinking about what I'm about to do. If I got something that's important, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about how I can, execute certain things to get, things to go in the right way. Like, like, that's just really my time to, like, think. But yeah, if I'm working on music, though, to your point, I'll definitely be working on some music in the shower. Like, I'll definitely sing in the shower, whatever.
Right. Right.
Like,
All right. So we got that all covered, and we got that now. You got any shout outs? Like people you want to shout out to?
Man, you know what? I didn't finish who like I looked up to as far as music, so I want to state that 'cause that's dope. Like Jay-Z, Kanye, Erykah Badu.
Yeah, she's killer with lyrics.
Yeah, I love her music. And Lil Wayne, like they definitely are.
I was listening to Lil Wayne on the way home tonight.
He back in his bag. I love it. Like, love it. So, yeah, shout out to those people, you know what I'm saying? But in terms of, like, shout outs to, like, shout out to Doe. Definitely goes, my boy.
Yeah.
Shout out, you know what I'm saying? My boy Easy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in Super Giant Entertainment, Slowly, Easy, for Trust the Process. You know what I'm saying? Like, big ups to everybody that just rock with my music. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the support and all the love. I'm gonna return the favor. I got y'all.
And y'all, if y'all want to if you missed part of the interview, you can check us out on after next Wednesday. iHeartRadio will air that show because it goes to Cali. So once it plays out of Cali, then it goes on iHeart, it goes on Spotify, it goes on Google Play, it goes on Deezer, everywhere Lip Gloss and Mike's is.
So,
Yeah, I'm excited about it. And I just got asked to go back to my Indiana station, so I said, hell yeah. So it's another one, you know what I mean?
listen,
Huh?
what you like about that one that was different?
The Indiana one?
Yeah.
Because I watched them grow as a team, you know what I'm saying? They do radio too, you know what I mean? And I just watched them grow, and they do some awesome interviews as well. And they push indie artists. And, I think indie artists don't realize how much, this is just, not every indie artist, but some of them just don't realize, you know what I mean, how much work is in it. And they expect everything to just come. You know what I mean? Without putting the work in. And it's like, do you really know what the work is? I never knew what the work was until I started working with indie. I came from mainstream to indie.
Right. So you get to see it.
I did it backwards, you know what I mean? Instead of going from indie to mainstream, I went, but, you know, things happened, and I had to, you know, leave my job, and it was just crazy, but I missed it, you know, and I was doing that for 10 years, so, like, the music was my soul, you know, but I wanted back into hip-hop and R&B and gospel and what I was raised on, you know, so I was just like, yeah, I have. I've been music. I came from a retail background, and then doing live shows like at House of Blues, so I was blessed to work with so many artists, just to, you know, promote for them and do meet and greets and things like that. I loved it.
That's dope. Yeah, it sounds like a good time.
Yeah, now the indies, I see like what you artists are about, you know what I mean, in my interviews, and I've interviewed people that have done books. I've interviewed like Little Donald, Twista, you know what I mean, like, just Little Mouse. So I was like,
that's cool.
Yeah, so I mean, I've interviewed like people that were different to me, you know what I'm saying? And every indie artist that I interview, I guess it's the passion you have for music. If you have passion for it, you know what I mean? I love to hear it, and I want to know what's behind that song. You know, what's behind that artist as a person, like, and, you know, everybody's like, oh, you don't ask like a bunch of questions, like, you don't give us a question sheet. Nah, man, we're unplugged, definitely unplugged. None of that reality TV that you watch is real. You know what I mean? So if I mess up, excuse me, fuck up during the interview, I did it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no turning back.
I hear you. Facts.
Yeah. And that's me, you know. So, and I have people that have, you know, they're like, oh, Kels, I've listened to your interviews, and I'm like, oh, Lord, you know what I mean? Like, I said, I know they're not, especially now, I ain't no DJ, I don't claim to be, you know what I mean? Like, so I be messing up the music, and I'm like, man, it's crazy. All right, so last question, and I'll let you go and enjoy your weekend. What would you tell any indie artist, like, just a piece of, like, golden advice, you know, like Willy Wonka and you get the golden ticket, you know, like, what's that one piece of advice that you can give someone?
I would say, have perseverance and invest in yourself.
Yep.
Like, invest in yourself. Like, whatever you gotta get it done, pay for, like, spend money on your craft, you know, what you're doing, and learn how to mix. If you're just an artist, like, learn about sound, because sound is important, you know what I'm saying? Like, chase the sound, and then chase the words. Like, that's it.
Absolutely. That's some good advice there. So y'all listen to it, okay? And go follow them, and go ahead and shout out your Instagram.
And yeah, follow me at FIEL Kent, FIELKENT, on all social media platforms. Now my music, FIEL, on all the platforms, Spotify, the titles, everything. These are FIEL, so FIEL Kent. You can even ask Siri to play it, tell Alexa to play it. She know who I am.
Yeah, and then go stream Bubble Up and bring those streaming numbers up.
Yeah, definitely.
It's already shining. Let's make it star.
Yeah, drop the Bubble Up.
It's a double up. Climb out the hole with some money bust. Yeah, tryna see how high it go. It's about to bubble up. Yeah, we couldn't find it before. Where they hiding the dope, looking high, looking low. See some shit I should've seen outside with the bros. I was only 15, round violence and dope. Remember 2015, I was down, I was broke. Wasn't fucking with me, wasn't around, you was ghost. Still trying to get the green like rising ghost. Face killer stuff, a fire in the cone. Couple niggas with me, whole time like before. I ain't never sipped lean or the vibe with a coke. She gon' set the dick clean, let them out, no soap. About to bounce like a poke. Go stick, yeah, I slide out the door. Quick, jumping upside the go low, yeah. Send bricks to the side like the old no peer. Yeah, we abide by the code, no fear. Hey, they was doubting before. You should fuck with her. I done seen some highs and some lows. It's a double up. Yeah, I had to climb out the hole with some muddy bucks. Trying to see how high I can go. It's about to bubble up. Trying to see how high I can go. If a nigga tryna take mine, I'ma blow. Lil' cuz still getting high up a roll. Even higher than some more. I doubt I'ma go, they found out I was woke. A nigga decent, I got fire in my soul. They playing defense, I been sliding to my goals. I know I'ma be rich, got no time for the hoes. I want diamonds and gold, I'ma find it, I know. Got niggas seasick, on the tie with the bros. Getting high with my woes, with the highs and the lows. We done hit some mean licks, ass looking legit. Got a chance to repent, I don't get to pretend. Yeah, we on the deep end, don't drown in the hole. Look around, there's some shit going around, yeah I know. Can't count on the soul, ain't no slime and I know. We abide by the code, ayy. They was styling before, you should fuck with us. I just see some highs and some lows. It's a double up. Yeah, I had to climb out the hole with some muddy bucks. Trying to see how high I can go. It's about to bubble up.